Coyotes, although detested by some and considered pests by others, help maintain healthy ecosystems. They can regulate the population of meso-carnivores like skunks, raccoons, and foxes, which in turn helps to increase biodiversity in some ecosystems. If you want to see coyotes in action, you're at the right place. So let's get started. "15. Coyotes hunting cats. This night cam provides footage of two coyotes mangling a cat right at the doorsteps of a house. The cat tries to defend itself against one of the coyotes. But you can see the coyote dragging the cat out from the property and onto the sidewalk. It looks like the cat has been killed by the coyote. This coyote hunts and chokes a black cat with the help of a friend. The cat struggles and tries to free itself, but the coyote is too big and strong in comparison. The coyote carries the cat where it can eat it in peace. This cat gives the coyote a run for its money until it realizes that the coyote is too big and tough to handle. And that's when the feline uses its brain and climbs up to a supporting beam on a patio, remaining there until the coyote is no longer present. 14. Coyote hunting squirrel. Carter, a famous UBC coyote who has his own Facebook page, is caught on video hunting and eating a squirrel. Unfortunately, this male coyote has mange, a skin disease caused by mites, which is visible on his tail and the sides of his legs. Please do not feed this coyote because he is an excellent hunter. He has an excellent natural food source at his disposal. Please keep wild animals at a safe distance and scare any coyotes away if they get too close. This coyote has snatched a squirrel and is holding it in its mouth until it decides to go for a stroll in the forest with the dead squirrel, so it can eat it away from onlookers. Although coyotes will prey on free-roaming cats and small dogs on occasion, the fear of coyotes or foxes eating pets is greatly exaggerated. As a result, their preferred prey includes small mammals like rabbits, mice, rats, and squirrels, as well as human-produced food like garbage and cat or dog food. This coyote attacks a black squirrel, and it's an easy kill for the coyote as he runs across a university campus with prey in mouth. 13. Coyote attacks rabbit. It's as if the coyote in this video is giving the rabbit a chance to escape. But the second the rabbit decides to run, the coyote chases the fluffy bunny and kills it. A Portland couple spotted two coyotes on a leisurely drive. One of the coyotes stood guard while the other was enjoying the meal. As soon as the car approached, the coyote took the rabbit in his mouth and moved further along. Meanwhile, the other coyote marked the territory. It looks like this coyote found an easy dinner and is almost swallowing it whole as it chews on a dead rabbit somewhat before gulping it down. On this night cam, a coyote demonstrates how to catch a rabbit. He sniffs, stops, looks around, and repeats until he finds the fluffy bunny. Once he does, it's time for dinner. 12. Coyote hunting deer. This coyote has captured a deer in the snow, and it looks like it has things under control, but it doesn't. The deer is quite big, and it manages to get up after struggling for a while, and even confronts the coyote. But in the end, the coyote manages to take down its prey. The coyote is tearing through this deer while it's still alive. The deer remains stoic, as if it's enjoying the scenery, while the coyote is ripping through its body. The coyote shoves his head into the deer's open wound and digs for whatever it can find. When a man opened his blinds on an early morning, he saw this carnage in progress. A coyote killing and eating a fawn. The killing had just occurred, and all the doe could do was watch. The doe tried to bluff her way in, but the coyote wasn't buying it. When the coyote started taking off with various portions of the fawn, the doe chased it and harassed it, as it is seen at the very end when they ran through the surveillance camera. The doe never seemed to understand that the fawn was already dead. After it was over, she came back and stood over the kill site for quite a while, before finally heading for the hills. I guess this was the animal's way of mourning. In this video, a coyote can be seen chasing a white-tailed fawn, as both animals rushed through the frame of the trail cam. 1 minute later, by the sounds of it, the coyote ambushed the fawn and killed it. 11. Coyote attacks chicken. A coyote enters a yard and chases some of the chickens around, obviously to try and grab a quick lunch. But the chickens managed to escape, and besides losing a few feathers, none were killed. When the dogs came into the picture, looking for the coyote, the culprit was long gone. A coyote kills 6 chickens in less than 10 minutes in this video, and the only ones that survived ran for cover in the back. A coyote was caught on camera only once, and the residents hadn't seen one in years. People should be aware of the risks associated with free-ranging their chickens, according to these owners. If they decide to, they must be prepared for the loss of a significant number of the flock. The South Austin family is repairing their fencing and the chicken coop after a pair of coyotes snatched and killed nearly half a dozen of their domestic chickens. Another coyote comes looking for something to eat, but the chickens sound the alarm and run for cover. Few chickens can be seen running discreetly, making sure the predator has left the premises. 10. Coyote attacks bison. Coyotes are not as deadly as wolves, but they can kill small bison calves, as you can see in our thumbnail, when a coyote chases a bison calf and will most probably catch up to it to make the kill. While in Yellowstone Park, wildlife enthusiasts stumbled upon a remarkable scene. A coyote had just killed a bison calf. The herd kept chasing off the coyote, and this game of cat and mouse lasted for over 6 hours. This video is a compilation of what went down in those 6 hours. This coyote is trying to get this calf's attention, and when the calf gets up, the coyote chases him, but he is far from threatening. It's a rather small coyote, so even a calf for him would not be easy to take down. This coyote stays clear of the adult bisons, but has a good time with the calf. Is the coyote trying to isolate the calf, or does he want him to play with him? I say this because we see the calf chasing the coyote at one point, instead of the other way around. 9. Coyote attacks raccoon. These coyotes surround a raccoon in the middle of the night. The raccoon tries to position himself so he has no enemies behind him, and then he confronts the coyotes, but they don't do much. The raccoon was ready for the worst, and the coyotes didn't bother and just left. This coyote tries to snatch this raccoon, and when the raccoon climbs the fence to get away from the coyote, you can see the coyote jump up and try to grab the raccoon. The coyote almost makes it happen, but the raccoon resists, until the coyote makes one last attempt and manages to grab the raccoon by the neck. When a coyote tries to